factor from game one is out of the way. Now these players understand what it's about playing against the United States team, and they have to come out and play with a little more confidence. But then again, so will the USA players. They understand this has been their mission. They're here in the gold medal game.
Michael Jordan's jump shot has returned. He is now 3 of 4. He has 6 points. Kukoc again a 3 attempt, and the foul is called on Pippen. So Scottie Pippen called for his first. Some very hard words from a couple of United States players following the Kukoc off performance against the United States. Charles Barkley saying he's definitely playing in the right league, referring to playing in Europe. And Karl Malone said it was a great exhibition we did not see. Michael Jordan, though, I thought was the most realistic. He said, well, look what he was facing. It was as if Tony was 1 on 5 because they were so intent on stopping him, and with the right surrounding cast with the Chicago Bulls, it would be a different story. He's not a guy who's going to carry you.
It wasn't just Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan that were focused in on Tony Kukoc last game. It was the entire USA squad. So when you get that type of talent focusing in on one player, he's probably going to be in for a very long day.
Kukoc shooting 3 free throws. He was fouled while attempting a 3-pointer, and in international rules, you shoot 3 at the line. United States up by the score of 16-10. 6 minutes gone by. Here's Ewing. He's been on fire. And it's rebounded by Franjo Artupovic, who just checked in. Karl Malone knocked it away. And it's recovered by Croatia. Vlad Alanovic, who also came in just a moment ago.
Artupovic and Karl Malone had some words the last time down the floor, so Malone willing to take a foul in that last exchange.
And Croatia is hanging around, down by only 4. Pippen off the head fake. Kukoc did not go for it. Now Jordan setting it up. And the foul is called. It's against Alanovic.
You get the feeling that in a big game, the gold medal game, that for some reason Michael Jordan is going to pop up with large numbers, perhaps for the first time in the Olympics. I mean, very large numbers.
Against Lithuania, and he's off to the fast start here today. 3 of 4, 6 points.
Jordan felt he should have been shooting 2 free throws on the last foul call.
Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan got the roll, and he's given the U.S. an 18-12 lead. In recent weeks in Monte Carlo, where the U.S. team practiced to get ready for the Olympics, and here in Barcelona, Jordan had stopped lifting weights. He had been into a regular pattern. Here's Kukoc. 3-point attempt. Rebound swept by Magic Johnson. And Magic penetrates all the way. United States with a 20-12 lead. Back to Jordan. He went back to the weights on Tuesday prior to the game against Puerto Rico and told us not to make excuses, but he could not lift his arms, and it may have. That's a 3-pointer for Petrovic, but the weightlifting may have affected his shooting, and he went only 1 for 11 against Puerto Rico. You find your regular pattern of heavy lifting affects your commentary? U.S. 9 of 13 from the field. Obviously it hasn't. Alanovic. And he tried to save it, but out of bounds. The ball goes back to the U.S.
Michael Jordan not very happy that he did not get the previous call. Makes his move to the lane. Again, felt that he was hit on the shot, but gets the good roll at the end. And Magic, seeing the lane, keeps the dribble alive all the way, switches over, finishes off with the left hand.
Clyde Drexler of the Portland Trail Blazers has come on, replacing Magic Johnson. United States with the ball. They lead by 5. Ewing with the room. And he is fouled. Patrick Ewing, 4 of 5 from the field. 8 points plus 6 rebounds.
Patrick couldn't decide whether to take that foul line jumper that he was so used to taking for the New York Knicks this past season, or try to get a little cute. So he put it on the floor, try to create a little bit on the move.
Foul committed by Franjo Artupovic. Now that has to be a familiar name. to you, Franjo, who did not appear in the earlier game against the United States, so we did not have a chance to discuss this, was a draft pick of the Atlanta Hawks, a 7th-round draft pick.
Trying to develop our international relations at that time. We picked quite a few players that year from other countries.
Patrick Ewing, after missing his first 3 free throws, able to hit, and the U.S. leads 21-15. Petrovic working off the screen. Here's Pippen leading the break. Goes to the pull-up. Yes. Scottie Pippen, who had an outstanding game against Croatia in that 33-point victory last week, connecting on his first field goal. U.S. leads by 8.
You can see Croatia, after a made shot by the USA team, controlling the tempo, walking the ball down the floor, trying to get into their half-court offensive set.
The follow put home by Adapovic. Croatia down by 6. United States sweeping through the Olympics, winning all 7 of its previous games by an average margin of 45 points per game. And the ball goes to Croatia. So the U.S. not able to put away here in the first half. We are still early. 10:44 remaining. And it's only a 6-point game. The crowd reacts as Charles Barkley, who has been the star of the Olympics for the United States, has come on for the first time.
The people's choice. Charles enters the game, acknowledges the crowd. Some not quite cheering for him, but rather cheering. But he'll put on a show. They know that, and they love him here.
Most of them love him. That's a 3-pointer for Petrovic. Charles does have his dissenters here in Barcelona. United States leads by 3. David Robinson has come on for the first time. The steal. And here's Adapovic. He blew it. But Petrovic able to put it home. And we have a 1-point ball game halfway through the first half.
With Magic out of the game, John Stockton on the bench with the broken bone in his leg, you can see that it turns the United States team into a half-court game after made shots.
Kukoc with Croatia having an opportunity to take the lead. And the foul is called. A strong move by Franjo Adapovic to the hoop. He's given Croatia a 1-point lead plus the foul.
Turnover is something that plagued the Croatian team in the first game against the United States. This time turning it around, picking up the steal, which leads to the fast break, and then the trailer down the middle finishes it off with a dunk. Adapovic.
A 9-0 run for Croatia. David Robinson called for the foul. 7 foot, 270-pound Franjo Adapovic with a 3-point play, and Croatia leads the United States by the score of 25-23. 9:35 to go in the first half. Barkley for 3. The U.S. leads by 1. Charles Barkley, who normally does not look for the 3-pointer, had the straightaway shot wide open. United States 26, Croatia 25. Here's Petrovic. Tabat is rejected. Barkley behind the back as a 3-on-2 for Drexler. The United States leads by 3.
After Barkley knocked out his first shot, the 3-pointer from the top of the circle, he turned to the entire side in the stadium and signaled them as if to say, I'm ready to play. You're in for some show from me.
Kukoc, and on a switch, nice feed for Tabat. And Barkley tried to save it, but he was out of bounds.
Barkley, one of the players who has the ability to lead the fast break after securing a rebound, goes behind his back and then playing unselfish at the other end, finds Clyde Drexler with the bounce pass. He loves it. And after the ball went out of bounds, Barkley chased it, went over to the fans, had a little fun with them, and then brings it back.
The playful Charles Barkley who will be amusing folks in the Phoenix, Arizona area come next NBA season. A timeout taken. 8:37 to go, first half. U.S. by 3 points.
Presenting the new Civic Del Sol from Honda. It's a sporty, open-top car with a very remarkable feature. When it's windy outside, it's not so windy inside.
A noble warrior advised, the art of protection springs from within. One must stay.
Barkley just a moment ago while we were away in commercial with a driving shot that missed, but David Robinson able to stuff it home. Petrovic with a nice lead. Pretty backdoor pass to Franjo Adapovic, who has become a factor. He has 7 points. Here's Chris Mullin, who just checked in. And he has been on a spectacular run right throughout the Olympics. Chris Mullin has certainly fit right into the international game with his three-point range. Three-point shot about 4 feet shorter than in the NBA. Here is Petrovic. Yes. And the U.S. now leads 33-29.
Petrovic one-on-one against the USA players would have a difficult time, but when you give him a screen, let him play two-man basketball, he's very, very difficult. You must get help from your big men, the screener's man.
David Robinson powering his way, and the United States leads by 6 points. 6:35 remaining in the first half. Drazen Petrovic, after sitting on the Portland bench, not getting the playing time, not happy about it for a couple of years, moving on to the New Jersey Nets. And Petrovic had an outstanding season with the Nets last year, averaging 20 points per game. The U.S. clinging to a 3-point lead against Croatia. They get a 5-point lead as David Robinson has the tug. 6 points for Robinson, and the United States center tandem of Robinson and Ewing contributing here against Croatia.
Both Petrovic and Kukoc are players that you want to force to put it on the floor, make them beat you off the dribble. The problem is you have to try and keep them in front of you. They like to shoot three-pointers, and their philosophy today is get behind the three-point line, extend the USA defense, make them come out and play it.
Petrovic. Interestingly, Petrovic is now Gossler. Foul has been called. It's against Croatia. It's on Tabak. And a hand for Franjo Adapovic, who will sit down. He'll get a rest. Prior to today's game, he played only 26 minutes in these 2 weeks of Olympic competition. Did not face the unified team at all in the semifinal on Thursday.
In the last game against the United States team, he played only 3 minutes in that game and had no significant numbers other than 2 personal fouls.
Nice move by Barkley. It counts and the foul. Charles Barkley will go to the line.
And Barkley in a one-on-one situation is going to be most difficult to stop unless you get a little bit of help. If you let him go baseline, you must get a defensive rotation. But with his strength, he still takes it over the top of 2 players. First Raja, and then Tabak as he rotates over and then signals to the crowd, I am here and ready.
John Tabak called for the foul. He'll sit down. Stojko Brankovic checking back in. The United States has hit its last 5 shots. Barkley seeking to complete the 3-point play. And the United States is up now by the score of 40-32. Early on, they led by as many as 10, but it's been close. Croatia came from behind. They had a lead briefly. We're coming up on 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Open shot for Dino Raja. Dino Raja, a second-round draft pick of the Boston Celtics back in 1989, but chose to remain a professional in Europe. U.S. by 6. Robinson now up front, along with Barkley and Mullin. In the backcourt, Johnson and Drexler. And again, a Croatian foul. Right throughout the Olympics, the United States has been in command. Take a look at this. Minutes with the lead, 267 for the U.S. So it is most